gave thanks to the name of Jehovah.
Right.
I know where you're at.
Exactly. Because see, when you go into the Hebrew, there's no representation for that J sound present.
What's your favorite subject?
Psalms 122 verse 4, but the tribes go up, the tribes of Yahweh, to the testimony of Yahweh, to give thanks for the name of Yahweh. Learn the name and give it to for generation to generation.
Are you sure?
The book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst come, command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, if you will not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities,
The land of our what?
in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves,
We shall remember ourselves. Go ahead.
and shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear.
Right, so say what you gonna say on that?
Yeah, and what I was going to say is when you go into that word where you see the Lord in all caps, you go into the Hebrew on it in the Blue Letter Bible or any Bible that gives you the strong definition, it gives you the Hebrew for it, and the pronunciation is Yahweh. That's why they say Yod He Vav He in that Yiddish that they speak. According to the Paleo Hebrew, it's Yahweh. There were some vowels that were pronounced unlike what they tell us. They say, oh, ain't no vowels, so it's Yod He Vav. No, man, it's Yahweh.
Go ahead and make just more on that. Yeah, because the reason why they say that is because they know calling upon our Lord, you know, that's very powerful.
That's a grave offense.
You know what? We'll go back to this, and I read it earlier. Remember what it said, right? The book of 2 Chronicles 7. 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. Read it again. It says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land. Because they know there's power in the
Nice talking.
Hey, nice talking to you. All right. There's power behind those names. So they have one to call upon their name.
Right, they want you to run into a tower with chinks and holes in it and cracks where the foundation's about to fall down. Because we went into it. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, meaning the righteous run up into it and it's safe. If you're running into the name of Jehovah, you're running into the name God, your tower ain't gonna protect you from the things to come. That tower's gonna crush you.
That's right. Proverbs 18, verse 10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe.
That's right. So if you calling on some bootleg name, oh yeah, you whatever these weird names, Yahuwah, you gonna die, man. You're gonna be wondering why that name and why he didn't come defend you, because you didn't know him, man.
Just as the scripture says that the Lord will do nothing, but he reveals his secrets unto the prophet. And then one of the biggest secrets is his name. Right. And I got a precept right here. This is John chapter 17, verse 5. And now, O Father, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was.
Right.
I have manifest thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest me them. Thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. Somebody got the name.
Hey, like the brother said before he read that precept, the Lord will do nothing but he will give his secret to the servants of the prophets. I have manifested thy name unto the men thou hast given me. Right. Who is that? The prophets. Well, somebody got the right name. Yep. And you gotta try the spirit by the spirit. Who are doing what the prophets would do. Who on the highways and byways, crying out, like it says that wisdom will do. Who's out here reproving and rebuking? Turn ye at my reproof. Who's out here doing that, man? The men of the Lord. Yep. And under the correct doctrine. The men of GMS, starting with the apostles on down. So those are the men that have the true name. And all those that preaching like manna.
Can I read that, bro?
Baruch 2 and 31.
Hold on, I wanna, who was that? I'm gonna read this again. The book of Psalms. Psalms 45. You think the name ain't important, your way is crazy. Psalms 45, verse 17, it says, "For I will make thy name to be remembered in all generations. Therefore shall the people praise thee forever and ever." Right.
Baruch 2 and 31. Oh, yeah, and shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear.
Yep.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Most High.
Here you go.
Yeah.
See, in the land of our captivity.
Right.
America is the land of our captivity. So it says that we would do what? In the land of
Their captivity,
they shall praise.
they shall remember.
They shall remember my holy name.
They shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name.
Go. All
right. That's what we doing, man. You know, but them they see it. You know, they see it, but they don't believe it. Matter of fact, what's that? No, it says that actually says, "Though a man tell it to me, you shall not believe. I shall work in your days." They have to work in your days.
I believe my people think it is an yeah, appreciate. Go ahead. Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For
Yeah.
whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Woo, hold on. Read again.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 13.
Yeah.
For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Right.
Verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
All right, so how y'all gonna call on a person who y'all didn't believe in? How you gonna call on a person who you have not ever heard? See? Now hold on. We know all the scriptures line up together, right? You know the Bible does not contradict itself. So go back to that Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. It's about to be judgment out here. Say it again. It's about to be judgment out here. Read that again.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Right, so when in the book of Romans it says, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Right? Let's go to the book of Acts 2, verse 21. It reads, it says, okay, see, look at that. Okay, hate Esau, man. See, you got the Edomite woman trying to stab little Israelite girls. They try to run into the store for safety. You got this top devil talking about get out. I think I'm trying to have, okay? Oh, let's get back to it. It's not here. Read that again, bro. Shit.
All right, Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
That's it. That's why I'll stop right there. That's it.
See, brother? Everybody, whosoever.
Yeah, it says whosoever, brother. You know, you gotta love one and love all. Black, white, Mexican, Indian. Love them all.
Of course, they part of it, but
that's what they say. Whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, right?
Hold up.
Whosoever.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved.
Is that they might be saved too. Israel. You see, so it doesn't, it's not saying that whoever should call upon the name of the Lord should be saved and everybody is welcome into it. It's not. You see? Because I got the book of Acts. The book of Acts 2, verse 21. It says, and it shall come to pass that whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Who? Verse 21 or 22. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahweh of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles wonders and signs which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. See? Now we know all the books are all lined together. See, so we want people to call on the name of the Lord to be saved, all the Israelites. That's it. And no 2/3 ain't gonna call upon the name of the Lord, bro. They ain't gonna know it. And if there was someone that was in the faith that was calling upon the name of the Lord, and they went back into the world, they ass out unless the Lord bring them back in. They out.
Hey, you know what? But they a lot of them, and I pray I never. All you sincere brethren, that we never feel into this lot. But it's going to be some people that's going to say, Lord, Lord. They're going to say, depart from me, I never knew you.
Yeah.
So that might be why some of these bug outs still got the name, man. So they can call on it just for him to reject them, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's scary, man.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, so go ahead, bro.
Now, verse 14. How then shall they call on him?
Go ahead, bro.
How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in whom they have not heard?
Right, how you gonna believe on someone that you didn't hear? That's why we gotta be on the street so you can hear the brother. You know? So you can hear the name of Yahweh Shai.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
How you gonna hear without a preacher, man? The Lord's gonna set up the word. Y'all know that. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
That's what we're preaching to, man. Hey, we're preaching the gospel of peace. Peace is coming to us in the kingdom. See? But what has to happen for that? What has to take place for that to happen? America gotta be destroyed. That's the only way peace gonna come, bro. If America's gonna be destroyed. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Some more. Get out of Jeremiah 3:15. Come on, bro. Stay locked in, bro. Jeremiah 3:15.
All right, and the ones who need peace are the Israelites, man, because we're the ones that are oppressed. Okay? We're the ones that are out here going through hell. This is the kingdom for Edomites and you other nations, man. You come here, you get a grant, you get to open up a business, you get to establish yourself and make a little life for yourself. You know? You don't really need it. What peace you need? You have peace, man. You got it. But Jake is the one who needs that peace, man. So that's why it's the gospel of peace to Jake, man.
I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this, bro. We was talking about how you nigga women be talking all this proud ass shit, bro. Bro, when shit hits the fan, no Roman centurions, modern day Roman centurions are not gonna be out here to save your ass. To save your ass. You don't see what happened on the screen. You got Jake fucking with the Edomite woman, and the Edomite woman about to poke their ass up.
Yes, he had a knife.
Had a knife, but who came to save them? The modern day centurions. Bro, when shit get buck wild out here, y'all ain't gonna have that.
Yeah.
So that's why all y'all be talking all that shit in the background, right? All that shit gonna come to a halt real quick.
Real fast. And they was all scared of the one Edomite, man. They wasn't gonna get on the bus. Hey, the Edomite came across the street talking about this my bus. They wasn't about to get on. She looked at them, they was backing up.
Y'all know they proud ass nigga woman.
Exactly.
Proud ass nigga woman.
Hey man, it is sad to say, all these fine ass nigga women, that's 2/3, man, they gonna get raped. They're ravaged and killed. Hey, we hate to see that. We love our women, man. They're beautiful, but they in a fucked up state, man. And they gotta be destroyed. You know, they used, abused, and they proud, man. And the Most High ain't with that proud shit, man. You gonna fucking die, man. It don't matter. You gonna have to come back in the kingdom and be beautiful on that side.
Jeremiah 3:15. Isaiah 30 and 10.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart,
Right, there go them preachers, those pastors according to the Lord's heart. Go ahead.
which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right, so that's what the real pastors are gonna do. They're gonna feed you with knowledge and understanding of His word, man. You see? When you come up here, when you come up to the men of the Lord, wherever they at, you come. If you're destined to get this, or you're destined to understand His word, you gonna learn something, man. You actually really gonna learn something that you never learned before in your whole life. Just in one sermon or one street teacher. You could have been going to church, or if it's someone older, you could have been going to church for 30 years. You could come here within 2 hours and learn and unlearn all the bullshit that they taught you up in the Marley house.
Yep.
And be refreshed with new information, new knowledge of the scriptures.
Become Mr. Freemason.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 30 and 20.
Yeah, 30 and 20.
Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand, when you turn to the left. Right. So we ain't gonna be in some place like I was going into in my lesson about where can I find a men of the Lord. When you pass by them churches, you don't see the pastor. He in the building somewhere. But when you out on these street corners and you turn in the left way, and you turn to the right, you hear, this is the way. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Walk ye in it before you be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. That's what you hear. Yep. Okay, they off in the corner in some pulpit somewhere, man. Them other folks, them ain't the men of the Lord.
Yup. Yeah. And it's all over the world too. So you can go any part of the world, you're gonna hear the word. All on the highways and the byways. Then with the unicorn doing the heavy lifting, right? The internet, you know. Hey, everybody's being able to hear this word. Hey, cause what the scripture say? Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and read the 13. I want Matthew 24 anyway, but we could go to 13 and then go back down.
This is Matthew chapter 24.
What's going on?
Well, it's not about skin color.
14.
About the family. It's about the lead.
Matthew chapter 24 and 14.
That's a misconception that goes around. We don't preach skin color.
We want to come around so we can come around this way. Go ahead, bro. That's why, we gotta do want to talk crazy mention.
Right. Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, so,
Can you back up a little bit, please?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, it's not about skin color. I know that's something that goes around, all the white man's the devil. That's just a general term. Okay?
They are, though. Edomites.
Yeah, the most of them are. That's right. That's right. But it goes back to family line. It's all about the seed of Israel. And the people on this line will look like all different nations, including so-called white. Right? So it goes back to the family.
We all come from the same people, right?
Second Ezra 6. Okay. Let's get that second Ezra 6. We're going to get to, can we read it to you? Second Ezra 6. 54.
Right? Book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, verses 54.
I believe, that's the point.
Yeah. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So there is a chosen people.
There's a chosen people out of that line of the Adamites.
Yep. Adam come we all.
David or what?
The line of the Adamites.
Well, it's called the Adamites.
Because it wasn't just Adam and Eve.
It's called that, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Right.
It was Adam and Eve and those other nations, but out of the line of the Adamites, it was the chosen line out of the Adamites. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Right. Well, we are those chosen. The Israelites, the holy people.
As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Everybody's not the same. There was a difference right there. There was a separation.
Not only a separation, but a diminishing in value to the nth degree. He said they likened them unto spittle. If you shoot spit out of your mouth, you do not then proceed to chase the spit and pick it back up and swallow it. Right? That spit remains on the ground from whence it landed. So that's how he likens the abundance of the other nations.
What about the other nations? What if the spittle tries to make that?
It doesn't matter. The spittle is going to be forced to do what you're going to make the spittle do when the time comes. The Most High is going to make that spittle worship him. and it's not going to be up to the spittle. If the spittle were to buck up and fight back, the spittle will get wiped up and dried out.
So that spittle won't get a second chance though.
As far as the Edomites go, they're going to go through 1,000 years of slavery, then they're going to be wiped out. The rest of the nations, they'll be servitude, and they won't be troubled as long as they obey. After 1,000 years of slavery.
Deuteronomy 32 verse 8, it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. That's those chosen people that came out of Adam.
Alright. Yep, these are the top people on the earth.
Now we don't know who you go back to. We can't just look
Nobody
up.
knows. We all go back to the same people.
Well, the Israelites can't be known through their spirit.
Everybody just knows by their spirit.
That's right. The rest of the nations and the two
guys.
We'll be together, but ain't gonna be the way you gonna like it. Ain't gonna be the way you like
hope
it.
you go back to the Israelites.
Yeah. If you do go back to this line, something you got glory waiting for you. Royalty. But
Other than that,
you're through. All right, bro.
yeah, man.
All right.
Go ahead. Go in peace, man. Yeah. All right. So singing in the song.
That's what I wanted. Matthew 24:14.
All right. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Right, so the gospel got to go out to the four corners of the earth. So now we're only out here doing the street teaching with the unicorns and the heavy lifting, with the men of the Lord preaching, and they're putting all their teachings on the internet, and it's going forth what? To the whole world. That's why you got brothers waking up in Turkey, you got brothers in Germany, brothers in Australia, we got brothers in Cuba, we got brothers in Puerto Rico, we got brothers all over the world waking up to this truth. And they calling upon the name of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai. See? Go ahead, I got something. Go to 24:30.
Yeah, I got something. Because I talked earlier about, because we know that the unicorn works, and some of these false prophets, they got like little TV shows and stuff. So some people might say, well, see, he can be seen, he on TV. Well, let's get another side of that. Proverbs 1, all right, and 20.
Yeah, because you guys to get these TV shows, bro, man, let you say some shit to get these. So he's crushing that channel down. Nobody trying to hear that, man. Because that's too big of a platform, bro. For you to be on TV talking about, oh yeah, y'all Esau, y'all the Edomite, girl gonna be, man, nah, y'all want to come and bring it out like how we bring it out on the TV show. Esau's not allowing that, bro. He don't even allow us to do certain YouTube videos, you on top of our thing. So letting you get a show, but
you know how you see the movies where somebody be talking about something controversial, and then they be like, ooh, this show is experiencing technical difficulties. We'll be back shortly. That's how it'll be. Esau, you're going to slave. 1,000 years, boy. You're going to die. You're going to render unto you double. Woo. This show is experiencing technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? This is not a test. Hey, man, it'll be cool. Go ahead, bro. You had something to say?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say some of these big comedians, they'll be putting controversial stuff in their comedy.
Stand up, yeah.
Right, but like they'll put it in there, they'll sneak it in there, make it sound funny, everybody's watching, but he's serious, like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, and then them jakes will be through when they come back. They'll be through. They really, Dave did it. Who did it probably more than Dave? Cat Williams. Cat Williams was one of the main ones trying to call out some of they wickedness.
hey, young lady, what color is the Lord according to the Bible? You know the color of the Lord according to the Bible? According to the Bible? That's the Bible say? Read it, bro. Hold on. Get it, bro. Get it. We about to, because I heard you say it. I heard you say it. Read it, bro.
This is Revelations chapter 1, verse 13.
Yeah.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot.
Right, so the Lord wore a garment or ancient attire. Go ahead.
and a girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Yeah.
Verse 14.
Yup.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
God said his head and his hairs were white like wool. So who got woolly texture here on the earth? Who got woolly? Don't do that. Who? Italian? Well, you know, a lot of Italians go back to these people, right? You know, because this ain't about skin color, but a lot of Italians got woolly hair. We got woolly hair. We from different tribes, you know. But majority, these people on the side got woolly hair. Go ahead. So strike one. Strike one.
And his hair ain't white.
Right. Strike one. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, as white as snow.
Yeah.
And his eyes was as a flame of fire.
Right, because the Lord drank wine. You see now, Cedric Borgia, Rodrigo's son, he was a blue-eyed baby. So that's another strike.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if burned in the furnace.
Right, so it says the Lord's feet was like fine brass, as if burned into a furnace. What happens when your feet get burned into a furnace? She said it hurts.
What happens to the color?
When you burn something in a furnace, what color does it turn?
No.
If you put white rice in a furnace, when that furnace is off, what color is it going to be? It's going to be black. So his skin was like fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace. Because the furnace on, you turn it off, you pull it out, it's black. He was so-called black.
He was a very dark man, yeah.
With white woolly hair.
Moses was a dark man. The prophets was all dark men. Paul was a dark man. I mean, it's been portrayed different, but hey, it's about the truth.
And this really shows you how wicked it was to paint that likeness and to paint that likeness of a so-called white people. Because then people say, oh, it says it in the Bible. It gets so ingrained in their mind that they literally think that the scripture says that he was white.
Right.
No, that's a complete lie. But the picture's there, so it's easy to accept it. Oh, it has to be there.
Bro, this is how fucked up it is, bro. They say it without even reading it, that verse ever. You know, you hear it all the time. Well, he's white according to the Bible.
That's the second time today we heard that.
It's in the Bible. Well, where is it at? Nowhere. You never found it. See? Hey, Edom, hey, Esau, you did a work on our people, your ass got paid.
This is Daniel chapter 10, verse 5.
Yeah, there we go.
And I lifted up mine eyes and looked, behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
Yeah.
Verse 6. His body was like the beryl, and his face like the appearance of lightning, and his eyes.
Wisdom makes the man's face shine, right? Go ahead.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
Yup.
And his arms and his feet like the color of polished brass.
His arms and his feet was like the color of polished brass.
Right.
Yeah. Polished brass. We know what color that is.
Yeah, just grab a penny.
Grab a penny. Yeah.
We don't mean brasso. We mean where they brandish it in a furnace and then they polish it. It becomes a darker color of brass.
Now, why is it only mentioning their arms and their feet? Because they wore a garment. So that all you could see was what? Their arms and their feet. Alright. Hey, end of the day, hey, if y'all on this side, y'all better repent, man.
Hey, if
up.
the truth of the scriptures resonates with you, you might be an Israelite.
Oh, yeah,
because this place is going to be destroyed.
I like it. Yeah.
You said she's an example? Zambia? Okay. But it's about the seed line of the father. It goes back to the man.
Okay.
All right now.
Alright, so let's go back to Matthew 24. We're going to wrap it up. Matter of fact, take this aside. We'll be taking this aside and we'll probably wrap it up. Give me John 7:38 before we get that. John 7:38. Hey, bro, because it's time after time. You hear that, man? Like, that's how ignorant Jake is, bro. That You will hear them say, oh, well, the Lord, according to the Bible, is a white dude, but never read it a day in their life. Never read it. They just say it. Like the brother said, that's how ingrained in them that the Lord is a white dude. Or to be a white dude, because it's ingrained in them. That they don't even read it. They just say, what? Oh, the Lord, Hebrew, he's black. You're a guy.
And you know what? It's so wicked how the depth of Esau's witchcraft, how it really works in your mind. They show you the images. They make jokes about so-called Jesus. They do all these different things, and they all depict him as a white man to the point where you don't disagree with it.
Then you don't even take it, bro. They're not even fucking smart enough to say, hold on. Let me go ask these people. Let me go ask these men why they got Jesus looking like this and why they got the horns on it. You know, so damn. But what it say? My people do not consider. They don't consider.
You know we read from the Bible. You ought to want to know why somebody reading from the Bible is saying that who you believe is Jesus is the devil. You ought to want to know that. You ought to ask yourself, something ain't lining up. Let me go inquire further and let me figure out what's really going on. But no, you all know he's a white man. Oh, these niggas are crazy.
Never read the Bible day in their life.
No, he's white.
Hey,
hey, but to you false Christians, hey man, they'll stand up. I know my Redeemer liveth, like Pharaoh, man. Who is your Redeemer, Muhammad?
Yeah, right.
One minute we the Israelite, next minute we Islam. Man, people is through, man.
This is John chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
And that means just what it says. And if you don't believe in him as the scripture says, you a dry well. You a well with no water.
Yep.
Period. You a desert. You a Saudi Arabia desert, man.
You a broken cistern.
Right.
Because the cisterns made the whole water.
Because it's about the truth. That's what it's about, the truth. You would think people would care about the truth. People don't care about the truth. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is the truth. The Holy Scripture is the truth. Right? But just the truth in the general aspect, but we don't care about that, bro. Truth does not no longer matter to no one anymore.
It's not desirable.
Right.
To these wicked people. Like I was going into about the cistern. The cistern is something that holds water. Look at it like this jug, right? If there was a big ass hole in the side of the jug, it ain't holding shit. But this considered like the foundation. If the foundation of this vessel were to not be built up, it wouldn't hold anything. We're talking about basics, according to the scripture, these so-called black men. Black folk went into slavery. Basic shit that you can't even receive, man. Completely broken down, man. Can't even build the foundation.
Second Ezra 5. 5:1.
Second Ezra 5:1.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number.
Yeah.
And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
There you go, man. See? So the Lord found when he come back to find faith on the earth. Because look at this bunch of unbelievers out here, man. You know? Bunch of unbelievers out here, man. But it says what about that truth? So in the way of truth shall be hidden. See?
The land shall be barren of faith.
Well, what's the truth?
Right? This is John chapter 17, verse 17. Sanctify them with thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Right, this is the truth. The word is the truth, man. See? So we're trying to sanctify our people with the truth. But they don't want that. See, they rather to keep their confused state that they already been in. Because they're comfortable with that. See? Wait, do you? See, we're not beating y'all over the head, do you? Go ahead, verse 3. No, look at this verse, okay? Read the 3, don't take it.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou now seest. Let me start at 15. Alright, that thou now seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have fruit, shall thou see wasted suddenly.
But so it says iniquity will be increased, man. Hey, iniquity has increased, man. You see? Hey, what did the scripture say? You still got Matthew 24? I think Matthew 24 and 12.
24 and 12.
Right?
Yeah, I got it
Because
right
it says when iniquity shall abound.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Come on, bro. You see that all throughout the earth, bro. No love for each other, man. You see? You gotta get it with however means necessary. Then I will screw over you, your mama, and everything to get to what I want. I mean, there's just so many aspects you can go with that. There's just no love amongst our people, man. You see? And when there's no love, a lot of bad things happen. You don't have that fear that you want there.
They shall be lovers of their own selves, man.
Right. Go ahead. Not you. Yeah.
Second Ezra 5 and 9.
I think 8.
And 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Yep.
And the fire shall be often sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. And minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
Right, so I'm bringing this out because we were speaking about this earlier. See about the different beasts changing their different places, man. Everything, the earth is out of its course. See? You know, you get different cattle. They want to be in different habitats that they ain't supposed to be in. You know, everything is flip-flopping, everything is being changed. You know? And then what? These women are being forth a monstrous beast. You know, all they doing is spitting out these wicked-ass rugrats.
Salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
That's one of the lost many to wax cold. Friends destroying one another, man.
Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. So like the scripture said, man, it's gonna be barren of faith, man. The way of truth shall be hid, the land shall be barren of faith. Wit shall withdraw itself and wisdom into its secret chamber. It's gonna be literally like the book of Eli. Right. There wasn't no faith in that land, man. People was, hey man, women was getting ravaged, people was killing, it was dog eat dog. There wasn't no faith, man. It was beastly, man.
It was literally eating people.
Yeah, exactly. Baruch 5 and 3. No,
because all this is coming to America, bro.
First Ezra 5 and 3.
Yeah.
And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Right, and this land that we in is going to be wasted suddenly by those nuclear missiles. And they're going to suddenly come, because it only takes 15 minutes for a missile to come from Russia all the way over here to hit the U.S.
Right, because they don't have the eyes to see. They think that this land is root, is established, man. There are probably still people here, man. Now, I know there are still people here to this day that don't see the collapse that's coming to America, man. And a lot of them is Jake, man.
What are they doing? Guess where they at? In the marketplace, walking right past us.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Right. Now, you believe it or not, some of these Edomites know.
Yeah.
But it's mostly Jake that sleep, man. The Edomites know they stocking up. Stocking up water and supplies, man. Yeah, Jake walking around don't even know we were fucking slaves.
When people go to the store, you don't see Jake stop. No, Jake only do that when they say it's out the store. Hurry up and get your stuff now. That's the only time Jake do it. But you can go to the store on a regular and see Edomites stacking up ammo, stacking up waters, all types of shit. Because they already want to hit the fan plan, which is not going to work, but still. Right. We just show you that they are aware that some shit about to pop off.
Right.
They have different shows called Doomsday Preppers.
Yep. And mostly Edomites on there.
Edomites.
I only seen one Jake couple. One.
And they dumb because they got a map of where your ass lives.
Yeah.
And you a big target.
All right, so read that for me.
You said Malachi Drone.
Malachi 4:1. Malachi's way past Amos, bro.
Alright, right. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Yeah. But in the last days it shall come to pass that in the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established.
I'm not asking you on Micah. Right, you know. Malachi 4:1. When we talk about that, you know, that land that had the root, it's gonna be what? Steadily wasted?
Malachi 4, verse 1.
Yep.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
That day coming is the day of the Lord, where this place is gonna be nuked. Okay? It's gonna be nuked, and all you Jacobs don't repent. Yeah, a lot of y'all gonna be nuked with it.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Leave them neither root nor branch, so everything is going to be wasted, man. With that fervent heat. Right. You see?
Root and branch of the plants, and root and branch, you're young and you're old. Old, young, women, children, they all get slayed. Thus saith the scripture, man.
Yeah. So hey, man. That it? Still this morning?
You that say my name?
Right, so hey, that's the point, bro. Hey, nuclear destruction is coming to this place, right? All you Israelites out there, y'all don't repent. Hey, you gonna have to feel the wrath from y'all about some y'all side, man. The Lord, the grace period is open, right? The doors are open for repentance, right? Which is the grace period for us to return back to our power. And for you Jacobs don't want to do that, your ass is gonna be destroyed, man. Period. All right.
We could probably second part. Show the importance of fearing the Lord's name. Just like we was going into earlier about the name, man. You know, Malachi 4 and 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, shall go forth and shall grow forth and grow up as cows of the stall. So yeah, man, that's what it's about. Fearing the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, keeping his commandments to the best of your ability, doing his work, which he requires of us, being a living sacrifice. Everybody else, you prove.
Alright, pretty much, yeah, close this out, yeah.
Alright, so with that, we're going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakodash, but for honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, hey, Lord willing, we'll see you again next week, man. Shalom.
Shalom.